Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player one is just about out of drive after that. Coming through. Blocks the jump in. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. The jump in is denied. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Got their eye on the air. Throws them to negate the block. Player two got smothered. But what now? Misses the grab. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. This is a turning point. It's flawless round. They got him so quick. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The command grab doesn't make it. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Puts one in the pocket. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Did well to get the buff in there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Fantastic reactions there. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Experiencing burnout. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they'll hit them with a stop and bop. Gets a risky buff in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Raids them from the tomahawk bust. Both fighters planning something? Still scrapping for control of the stage. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner leader. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Going on the offensive? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in. So, burnout activates. Look, just goes for it at this range. Life lead is just like the Big Chief. Loads up a buff. Looking for a hole. Dives in. Player two throws them away. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. An aggressive attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Takes a trip. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Close them. What's next? Taking stock. Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Okay, creating some space here. Going in. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player 2 can't use any... Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters plant in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. It's back with the overdrive vertical. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Knockdown and... Oh, burnout triggered. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. A jump? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Throws them. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 drops him hard. Banks it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Trades them from the sky. Did well to get the buff in there. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? From up above. Next hit will end the round. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Jumps in! Jumps up! Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation now. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive pentagon. They just won't stop switching sides. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Reads the jump-in perfectly. Crowns them from above. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Derek sets up with the jump-in. Not much movement, but the thinking big-time whip. They got a big down throw burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It changes the flight plan. This can lead to some big damage. Goes hunting and bags a catch. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Vicious destiny. Blanka-chan's here to play. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge despair. Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Who will set the bait at this range? Things are about to get wild here. Blanka-chan's on the move. A trade. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Totsugeki to the face. Anti-air in the clutch. Side hustle. Not in range for the throw. Ugh, take a seat. Ugh, scuffle. The reaction's on display. Looking meaty. Are you serious? Double KO.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Big counter. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Throws him. What's next? Nails the anti-air. Taking stock. Burnout activates. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. In there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. It's back with the overdrive vertical. The jump in catches them. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Player one has the life lead. Can't charges forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Trades them from the sky. Saw that coming. Target locked and scoop. Player looking to ramp up the voltage. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're taking a step going on the... What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Reads them. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Will this decision pay off for them? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Taking stock. Not shy with the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up and going on the offensive? Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Risky up-close scraps still going. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looking to ramp up the voltage here. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gut it? Hit back with the overdrive vertical. Player one needs to use the breakthrough with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Drive impact out of nowhere. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Changes the flight plan. Nothing stops this train. Ready at all. Uses the invincibility. Player one is on the brink of disaster. Rushes in. Oh man, this is a scary range. Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Ultimate burn-up. It is over. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Showtime! Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets the jump in. Reads them. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Double KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Nice double lariat. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Player 1 was kept on their toes all round. Didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. They decided to take a breather to regroup. Out of range, relatively safe. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation, calls out their shot, and responds with authority. Timing their parry just as the attack was coming triggered a perfect parry. Now they have a chance to go on the offensive. Jumps, goes off beat with the aerial roller. Jumps, gets a big game on the wild hunt. A real test of nerves here. What'll be the plan here? Oh, could be the start of something. Connects with the throw. Breaks the block with a throw. And you need guts to pull that off. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Changes the flight plan. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Charges forward. Attack hits and they may get another chance. Player 1 hits him with a stopping block. Through pile driver. There's no escape. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Jump! Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Nothing but air! This is gonna hurt! Somehow manages to block the... Ooh, does him dirty. Gets some big game on the wild hunt. That combo finishes it. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. All the throw connects. Shows a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. This is a tough spot. The throw misses. The pressure is so intense here. The attack is paired. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Grabs them. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Player 2 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 2 in dire. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage. What'll happen here? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Going on the offensive? Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 is dominating this match. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Showtime, baby!
Showtime! Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Very solid corner switch. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws them to negate the block. Oh, whiffs the throw. The low doesn't connect. Aerial rolling attack. Player 2 will need to play it with experiencing burnout. Knockdown and... Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Quick breather. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 drives it back, misses. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. That's a counter. Solid anti-air. Player 2 has depleted their drive game. Strings forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This can lead to some big damage. The next touch may turn out the projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round.
You're something else!
Fight! Round! Fight!
Wow, reads the counterattack. Changes the flight plan. Gets a big game on the wild hunt. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Fires off an air slasher. Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Who will set the bait at this range? Blanka-chan's on the move. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Breaks through with the throw. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Smart play with the throw. Left off a projectile to waste time. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. What's the play here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Strings it all together. Checks them with a projectile. A little too greedy there. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Holds out with the block. Scrapping it out up close. Jump experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Jumps in. Up into the air off the just cool. Going in. Low heavy, but no go. Life lead is there. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.